How much you charge for that? Well, they send you the sneakers and I charge them 400. I stay busy with everything.
So we got to work together to make it great. So I got to listen. It is go time. I hope it's go time for you too. Membership or something to get in there?
Yeah, you have to.
Come on in the room. Come on in the room. What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Vet Green, and I am live right now. This is the Vet Green Show. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just set this up over here on Facebook as well. So come on in, everybody. Come on in. We have some things to talk about. One topic of discussion that I want to get into that I did not get a chance to talk about last week was this strike that's going on with the correctional officers in New York State, everybody. I don't know if you are aware or if you have. Hey, Siobhan, is it Siobhan or Siobhan? I don't know if you all have been affected or maybe you have family members who are correctional officers. I know a lot of correctional officers, everybody, and I reached out to some of them. Hey, user 98. I reached out to some of them because I'm like, wait a minute, a correctional officer position is something that a lot of people, they strive to be. They want to be that's good money in a lot of places, right? User 98, that's good money. So let me just open this
correctional
up.
officer position is something that a lot of people.
Let me just open this up over here on Facebook. But so share this live out, Crystal, by his grace. Share this live out, everybody. Have you or do you know anyone that has been affected, Kalisha, by the recent New York State correctional officer strikes? These are huge labor disputes right now. Have you been affected by the correctional officer strikes? All right, everybody. So that is what we are going to be talking about today, as well as these changes that Trump have put into place. Hey, Tanya Teller. Hello, Blue, and anyone else, Lori J, Loria Thomas, or Tanya, and everybody else out here. I want to know, have you been affected by these recent, what is going on with my camera here, by these recent labor disputes? I don't know why my camera is adjusting like this, everybody, but that is what is going on. Check out my Dirt to Diamonds shirt. Compliments of 14 Mafia. They are one of the phenomenal groups out of the 716, which I love. 14 Mafia. Dirt to Diamonds. Definitely Dirt to Diamonds. Okay, definitely. Because a lot of times they don't think that we will ever amount to anything, right, y'all? They don't think that we will ever amount to anything, Angelo, Chris, Tanma, but we are changing the narrative around these streets. So let's get into what is going on with the correctional officers. And let me know, Shirley and Anna, are any of you familiar with the strikes? So here's the latest, and this is being reported by WGRZ, which is right here in the city of Buffalo. One of the things that worries me is that so they're saying also that the New York correctional officers, they're being docked. Their pay is being docked for every day that's on this strike, that they're on this strike. Share this live out, everybody, if you can. So NBC5 and WGRZ, there's a few news outlets that's reporting on this. I want to go to the one that's being reported by NBC5. So they're saying New York correctional officers' pay is being docked for every day that they're on strike. And they're to be considered AWOL, and they're going to lose their state-sponsored health insurance for participating in the illegal job action. Now, like I said, I reached out to some people who I know have been affected. And some of the responses that I got, so one of the responses that I got, let me get into this. Let me get into my message. Everybody. So they said right now it's crazy. You know, a lot of the black officers that they have been working with, they can't even participate in this strike, even though they know it's warranted. Like, it's warranted. These are labor disputes. They're saying that most of the black officers at my spot have been working because we can't have our money just stop. A lot of these people are coming off shifts 12, 24, 32 hours. Like, they're working these long shifts and they don't have the support because y'all, these labor disputes are real. So I just came off of a 32-hour shift and I have another today. I completely support the people striking. At some of these spots, they're taking away our days, so we can't even spend time with our families. The inmates are hella disrespectful, and there's no real discipline, and it's gotten worse. It continues to get worse, everybody. So let's talk about why they are even having these labor disputes. So right now, New York State is currently experiencing one of a significant labor dispute as the correctional officers engage in unsanctioned strikes, affecting over 30 state prisons right here in the state of New York. The strike is now entering into the 7th day and has led to widespread disruptions within the prison system, including lockdown, suspension of visitations, because if they're striking, right, you can't have visitors because there's no one there to police these things. So it's including suspension of visitation and the deployment of the National Guard troops to maintain order. So some of the reasons why they are striking, and there's several, you know, the correctional officers are saying that it's critical right now. They're working in unsafe working conditions. Officers have reported that it's chronic understaffing, leading to mandatory overtime. Like I just said, that person that I had spoke to, they had came off of a 32-hour shift. Y'all, there's only 24 hours in a day, right? There's only 24 hours in a day. Bro is saying that a prison inmate died yesterday. See? So I'm so happy that we are talking about this. So chronic understaffing. How can you have someone in a prison that's working 32 hours? Mentally, you are not going to be there. Physically, that's going to be tough. But our correctional officers, the ones who are supposed to be in there maintaining the balance in these prisons, are overworked and underpaid, y'all. All right? Let's talk about the HALT Act reforms. HALT, and I'm going to put it here so that everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about. Let's talk about this, the HALT Act reforms. So this is what we're going to be talking about right now. So it's the 2021 Humane Alternatives to Long-Term Solitary Confinement Act, which limits the use of solitary confinement, everybody. It has been the point of contention. Officers argue that the restrictions have led to increased violence and it has diminished their ability to manage inmates effectively. Now I want to go into more of what that is. The biggest issue behind the New York prison guard strike, they're saying, the HALT Solitary Confinement Act altered the balance of power within New York State's prison. This is what's being reported by nysfocus.com. Y'all, they're saying that the New York State prison system right now is teetering on disaster as guards have staged an unsanctioned wildcat strike at almost all of its 42 facilities. Governor Kathy Hochul has deployed the National Guard. and on Wednesday obtained a court order mandating that correctional officers return to work. People aren't just going to be striking for no reason, right? This is concerning. This is concerning. While striking officers have been mostly mum to the press, Assemblyman Scott Gray, who visited picket lines outside 3 northern New York prisons and went inside 2 this week, told New York Focus that they're determined to wrest concessions from the state and from their employer, the Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. The members seem to be resolved in their determination to hang tight until some sort of corrective action is taken. To facilitate the negotiations, the picketers are working on paring down their original list of 13 demands. So they have these lists of demands. And now, just like Bro said, there's been a recent death. So the death of inmate Robert L. Brooks at Marcy Correctional Facility, which we talked about, everybody, on the Morning Show podcast, allegedly resulting from the beating of officers, has intensified the scrutiny of the prison system, which I think it should be, because you do have some rogue correctional officers out there, right? That's taking it out on the inmates because they think that, oh, you're in prison, don't nobody care. But no, just because you're in prison does not mean you have a family on the outside that cares. A lot of people in these prisons do have people that care. So the state response to this, Governor Kathy Hochul has deployed the National Guard. Well, Governor, I hope that you are taking heed to some of these demands, because these are your employees, and also, thinking about why are they striking, right? People aren't just going to be striking for no reason, everybody. And I know I'm a little all over the place, just because this really hits home, Barbara, and this really hits home because I know a lot of people who work in the correctional officer role. And this is like a dream job for people. This job has been able to lift people out of poverty. But what kind of working conditions are they working in? That's my question. What kind of working conditions are they working in? So some of the proposed reforms, Governor Hochul has proposed cleaning up to 5 state prisons and enhancing oversight measures, including mandating body cameras for correctional officers, which I think is necessary because, again, you do have some rogue correctional officers out here. But what about those who are doing their job, coming to work and doing the job that they're supposed to be doing? That's my question. The strike, as far as the impact on inmates, the strike has significantly affected inmates, leading to lockdowns, again, suspension of visitations, and limited access to basic necessities such as showers and medical care. Reports indicate that conditions have deteriorated. If it was bad, it's gotten worse, with inmates receiving cold meals and experience heightened tension within the facilities, everybody. So that is what is going on right now. I did want to talk about that because I don't know about you, Jamie and Ann and Carol and anyone else. I know a lot of people who are in these positions who have been affected, a lot of people. So I'm going to take a quick break so I can get into the next story. I want to play a quick video. This is Brooklyn to Buffalo, everybody.
They really feel me, I ain't keeping in touch. When they down low, hating, don't be peeping in much.
That's why I'm on the low when I'm getting this dough. Just like Uncle Luke when they peeping the show.
Even the roads in concrete be forced to grow. That ground you be under if you forced to low.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6 be slick just like CeeLo. Chest so big to grind like Rambo.
First blood spill, tension is built. Every sentence, every bar, every mention is killed.
I got caught the body, sipping on Bacardi. You lying in your rhymes, I'm lying like Ed Hardy.
Bugatti skirt, 0 to 60. I stop to think or blink, you might miss me.
Mach 10 to win, smile just grin. Blessing my mess, somehow I still sin.
Crooks
off the book, you shook like vibrators. We driving a ride, we hot like radiators.
Yeah. Tailgaters, kill haters, snipe shit. Dutch clear, nothing left but night shit.
Game shots, 5 hits, real quick. Change up the ski mask and outfit.
Night dark, we lit, Edison. Sip the yak while Joker smoke the medicine.
That's why they call me the high joke. You like the match without no smoke.
Mike Jordan, game 6, I won't choke. They complain about shit, but won't go.
This the realest shit that I wrote. You cats not hard, you soft like egg yolk. Pause.
Cause, give me a round of applause. Don't come around here unless you come with bars. Bang.
New FBI director, everybody. So Trump has done it again. Trump has done it again, everybody. So let's talk about Dan Bongino. So CNN is reporting that podcaster and ex-Secret Service agent Dan Bongino will now be FBI deputy director. How do you all feel about that? So CNN is saying that former Secret Service agent turned right-wing podcaster has been named the next deputy director of FBI. This is after President Donald Trump announced this yesterday. The latest outside media personality the president has chosen to be in a significant position of power, overseeing large branches of a complex government organization. The FBI deputy director traditionally is a position held by a career FBI agent. The FBI, I just want to read that one more again, y'all. The FBI deputy director traditionally is a position held by a career FBI agent. This choice of Bongino is a sign of the blowback toward the interim FBI leadership over its week-long standoff with Emil Bove, the acting deputy attorney general, over his demands for the names of FBI agents involved in the January 6, 2021 and Trump-related investigations. Now, is it me, or does it seem like Trump is getting rid of anyone who was against him? Kind of seems that way to me, everybody, that is what is going on. I don't even know what to say as far as this. I really don't. I do not know what to say. Playa D, Anna. President Trump said what he was going to do. He said what he was going to do. And I know that a lot of these things may be of surprise to some people, but you know, CNN is further reporting that in a post on Truth Social on Sunday night, Trump touted Bongino as a patriot with incredible love and passion for our country and highlighted his extensive background in law enforcement. He also noted that Bongino is willing and prepared to give up his popular daily radio shows and podcasts, the Dan Bongino Show, in order to serve in this position. Do you agree that he is the right candidate for this position? I don't always agree that you need to have a career in that thing to be it. He's placing these people in position for a reason. Why? I don't know. But he's definitely placing these people in position for a reason. But moving on, everybody, there's a measles outbreak. Like, what is going on that the measles have come back? So right now, Texas has 99 cases. So measles outbreaks have been reported in Texas with 99 cases confirmed across Texas, and New Mexico. Health officials in San Antonio and San Marcos have issued warnings to the public. I thought that measles, I thought we get shots for that. I remember when my kids were younger, they got that MMR. What is it? Measles, mumps, and rubella? Is that not going on still? But there's an outbreak right now. So let's see what is going on. What's being reported? Measles outbreak. So if you are in that area in that Texas or Mexico area, you really need to be cautious. And yeah, so the Washington Post is saying measles, once eliminated, is now back. Why though? Like, why are these diseases coming back, Prinny? That's my question. And if that's the case, do we need to, us adults, should we be getting booster shots, of these childhood vaccines? Should adults? Well, NBC News had that question because in Texas, at least 90 cases of measles have been reported in recent weeks. It's not known whether if any of those cases involve people who were fully vaccinated, but it is a question that many people are asking, like, should I go and get a measles shot now? The measles vaccine is one of our most extraordinarily successful vaccines, they're saying. If you've been appropriately vaccinated in childhood, you don't have to worry about getting a booster. So why are these diseases popping up now is the question. Why is it back? Hey, good morning, Joanne. Why are these diseases back? Why is measles back is the question. So just be careful, everybody. It looks like I said, the cases are more down south in Texas and San Antonio than it is anywhere else. But as with anything, just like the COVID spread, once it's here, it's here. So just be careful. Let me see if I can bring up a picture of what it looks like. Let me share my screen and bring up a picture of what it looks like. If you are with us, I want to pull up an image of what it looks like. Let me share my screen, everybody. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is the Vet Green Show. And we are here every Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are over here with me, Betty, if you are over here with me on TikTok, we are on Green Links World Entertainment. So this is what it looks like, everybody. Oof. I think this is a better picture. So the CDC reported this week that there have been 704 cases of measles in 22 states since January 1st, 2019. That's the most cases in 25 years. Measles is a highly contagious and potentially life-threatening disease. There are no treatments and no cures for measles, but it can be prevented with a vaccine. The news of I'm reading this off of HIV.gov, everybody. The news of the measles outbreaks across the country is a reminder that the vaccination is a simple and safe, effective way to protect ourselves, our loved ones, and neighbors from a number of these diseases. So, look, it's got me itching already, just looking at it. It has me itching just looking at it, everybody. So, yeah. So the next story I want to get into is this was an international incident, and this is being reported by the Hinduist Times. Indian origin passenger on American Airlines Delhi flight sends SOS from Rome hotel. I'm extremely stressed. So an Indian origin traveler was left stranded in Rome after his flight was diverted after a bomb threat. Y'all, we don't know how lucky we have it here in the States, because people are dealing with some stuff. We be complaining about the stuff we deal with, but people be really dealing with some stuff. So an Indian origin man has claimed that he was left stranded in Rome after his flight was rerouted due to a security issue. The flight from New York to New Delhi was abruptly diverted to Rome on Sunday due to a reported security issue, according to the FAA. The user Lucky Chawla took to social media to share a post seeking help from American Airlines after his flight was diverted and his bags went missing. AA-292 getting rerouted due to a POW threat has left me stranded at a Rome hotel. My checked bags are at the airport. Crew and ground staff are amazing, but I am extremely stressed and I urgently need my bags to rebook my trip. Unable to get any help. Please help. Y'all, does it seem like these flights are getting more and more crazy? Is it me, or does it seem like these flights are getting more and more crazy? It seems like it to me, y'all. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But I'm going to end this here. Make sure y'all head on over to Green Links World Entertainment so I can finish this up. Y'all, what is going on with this craziness with these flights, right? And then we got this corporate controversy. A company in China faces backlash after threatening to terminate single and diverse employees who do not marry by September. Like what? 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 Let me get into this story, y'all. Let me get into this story. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. So you have to be married. A company in China faces backlash after threatening to terminate single and divorced employees who do not marry by September. Let's get into it. Let me pull this story up. What? Let me pull this story up. To terminate single employees. That's crazy. So what's being reported, and you know, to each his own, but you can't force anybody to marry. It's these pop-ups, y'all. It's these pop-ups. Let me get in here. So a company in China has been reprimanded by authorities after it introduced a controversial policy threatening to fire employees who remain single by the end of September. The Shanshan Chemical Group, based in Shandong Province, implemented the policy in January, aiming to increase the company's marriage rate. And this is reported by South China Morning Post. The policy targeted single and divorced employees aged 28 to 50, instructing them to get married and settle down by September. Employees who fail to do so by March are required to submit a self-criticism letter, while those still unmarried by June would undergo an evaluation. If they remain single by the deadline, they would be dismissed. How do you all feel about that? How do you all feel? Do you think that it's right? It is crazy. How would you feel if somebody forced you to marry to keep your job? Would you agree to that? Agree to being married in order to keep your job? Y'all, this is what's going on. The company justified the policy by endorsing traditional Chinese values such as loyalty and filial piety. I don't know what that means. In its announcement, it stated, not responding to the government call to improve the marriage rate is disloyal. Not listening to your parents is not filial. Letting yourself be single is not benevolent. Failing your colleagues' expectations is unjust. I don't know, y'all. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. Don't try and force me to marry. Like what? What? But that's what's going on, y'all. And that is what's going on. So I'm going to, it's crazy, Joanne. It really, really is crazy. I want to play, let me go into Tyler Truth's, because I've been jamming off this music. Y'all, when I tell you I've been jamming off of Tyler Truth's music, I want to go into YouTube and play one of the songs that I've been jamming to. It's Monday. It's messy Monday, but I don't feel like getting messy today, y'all. Not today. I don't feel like getting messy. I just want to listen to some good music. Let me share my screen here and play one of my favorite songs by Tyler Truth. Y'all can catch Tyler Truth right here on the Vet Green Show this Friday at 7 p.m. He pulled up and we had a great conversation the other day. And that interview will be dropping on Friday. So take a listen to Tyler's song.
They call me Tyler Truth, the city country boy. Why is that? Let me tell you. So I grew up on the south side of Chicago, Illinois. The Wild Hunters. Yeah. And when I was 17, I moved out to Indiana, the real country. So, city country boy. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at. Yeah, I grew up in the city running wild. On the corner with my boys selling pound after pound. Wasn't worried about the law, we was trying to get rich. Like college football, every play had a pitch. Just young and dumb trying to be men. Didn't know the meaning of the word back then. Always in some trouble, wasn't worried about rules. Honestly surprised I even made it through school. We stayed racked up on the block with the strap tucked. Fire marshal Bill show you something if you act up. Burning down trees, Smokey Bear would be man. Young and wild probably was the best time I ever had. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at. The rep from my city, throw it up, we did it from out of the mud, counting up a million, they calling me Billy, it feel kinda strange. I came in the game and created a lane, and now I'm on top of the world. Feeling like a King Martin, had a dream, so that oh my God, got me feeling like Obi-Wan, from the bottom to living life with the star. Yeah, we finally made it, not famous, but I'm making my name, yeah, get it paid, yeah, going state to state, yeah, gotta scream my name, man. Good to know they love the music, cause I love it too. Cause I don't do it for the money, I do it for you. It's what I love, it's in my blood, and that's the honest truth. I stop producing, get to writing, then I hit the booth. I get my blood, sweat, and my tears in every song I do. So if you out here chasing dreams, this one is for you. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at. It's been a long road coming where I'm from. Wasn't on a farm, still I got it out the mud. Yeah, I had to run it one time for the rack. When the city boy, yeah, that's where my heart's at.
And I am back, everybody. I have been definitely jamming to Tyler Truth. Tyler is definitely the truth out in these musical streets. Look out for Tyler Truth. You're going to see him in the mainstream. Trust and believe. He's out here doing phenomenal things. He's taken a genre that normally you would expect just to sound a particular kind of way, but he's mixing. He has a fusion of hip hop, rap, and country. And Long Road is one of those songs, and you can see just how talented he is, and his heart is in a good place. He's so humble, and I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation that we had. And his career is taken off, and for a reason. He's only been doing this for a short amount of time, and it's amazing how the Most High will place you where you are supposed to be, and you may not even know that this is what you're supposed to be doing. And he has a story to tell, and we got into that story. So I'm excited about that interview that's going to be dropping this Friday right here on Green Links World Entertainment. So if you have not, make sure you subscribe to our channel. I want to get into something that Uncle Luke is talking about here. So let me just get into my Instagram, and I'm going to go to the neighborhood talk. So he's saying that there's reasons why well, you know what? I'm just going to get into it. Let me just get into the neighborhood. It came right up. Let me just get right into it. And then I'm going to share my screen. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen, everybody. And then I want to know your thoughts on what it is that he's saying.
Two girls, two different nationalities. Black girl and a Hispanic girl. And I said both of them, I was like, "You're bringing breakfast over?" I'm just playing, right? Because now they're not going to get through them gates. And the black girl said, "You're going to send for me to cook the breakfast?" The black girl said, "You're going to send for me and we're going to go get breakfast." And the Hispanic girl said, "What do you want?" I really want to post that. But that lady, and then I sent this to the black girl. I screenshotted it because it was back to back. I screenshotted it and sent it to the black girl. Am I wrong for that? I say this the problem. The Hispanic girl is talking about what you want. I'm bringing it. What do you want? She ready to go. The black girl talking about, "How you gonna send for me? And we gonna go." That shit ain't right. No, I like black girls. So I send two girls, two different.
We've talked in length about this on prior shows. We've talked in length about this. I want to ask all of you who seem to have an issue with Black girls and y'all feel that in some ways we feel entitled and all of that stuff, who are you dating? Like, what kind of females are you dating? Because don't generalize us. Everybody's not the same. You do have some females that's gonna, be there and be like, "Well, what do you want to eat, honey?" And then you have some that's gonna be like, "Give me everything." But who are you dating? You know what I mean? Like, don't generalize us and make it seem like we all feel the need to always be given to and never give anything back, because that's not everybody. That's not all women, all Black women. I'm so tired of these stereotypes. I think y'all date women who are superficial, and then you wonder why you're having these issues. Stop dating women who don't want anything but what you can give them. Because a lot of y'all are scared of the strong women. Y'all scared of the women who got it together. Y'all scared of the women who can stand on their own 2 feet. Y'all feel intimidated by these women. So y'all want these women who need you. You want these women who want you for your money. You want these type of women, and then you want to complain and talk about we're superficial. Like, what? Who are you dating? Is my question. Because it's not a Black, white, Hispanic thing. It's a personality thing. It ain't got nothing to do with the color of your skin, your cultural. It don't have nothing to do with that at all. So again, who are you dating? A lot of y'all just dating for the looks. Y'all just dating these beautiful women because y'all like, "Oh, that's a dime. She gonna make me look better." So if you're dating superficially, that's the type of person you're gonna get. That's all I'm saying, y'all. If you're dating superficially, that's the type of person that you are going to get, period. All right. So I also want to get into, I have not been watching any of the Married to Medicines or anything, but I guess Quad is, let me get into this. This is also being reported by the neighborhood talks, everybody. So let me share my screen one more again. Hang on, y'all. Have y'all been watching the Married to Medicine or any of those? I haven't. I'm gonna have to get into it though.
Clark probably was right about a few things about it. Like what?
It was other people around. I don't think it would have been a fight to the death. So just
See, this is you. You can be so naive sometimes.
I'm not being naive.
You can be so naive sometimes. Just sweet. Just sweet.
Gregory, you're not getting nowhere with that. So you gotta really calm down.
What did I do?
You know what you did.
No, what did I do?
Be quiet.
What did I do?
That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion.
No, you just can't take the truth.
No, I can take the truth. Don't do that.
Well, listen, maybe we should end this right here.
It shouldn't even go to that point, so come back.
You charging a grown-ass man, and you telling me don't say you're naive? It's your fault. Don't say shit to make me go off.
It's not my fault. It's really not my fault.
It really is your fault.
I'm entitled to my opinion, Gregory.
Your opinion makes no sense.
Right now, I understand it's a sensitive time.
You think you know everything, don't you?
I'm looking out for the team.
Well, you should look out for the team by listening to the leader of the team.
I understand that you're upset.
You know, you're making me hype.
But it doesn't get to a point where you have to say I'm naive. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Be quiet.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Be quiet. Don't go.
Stop saying stupid stuff.
That's not saying stupid.
You won't get the reaction that you don't want.
Okay.
How about that? Stop. It's your fault.
Clark probably was right about a few things about it. Like,
now this is Claude's ex-husband, and he's now married, and I mean this whole thing is just messy. They done brought the new wife onto the show. This whole thing is messy. Like, how y'all go bring the new wife into the circle? You know, and Claude is saying that he's still the same person. You know what, ladies and gentlemen, y'all keep on thinking that y'all getting into these relationships and y'all getting because the grass is greener because you the greener grass, okay? But you see, listen, the same person. A lot of times y'all get into these relationships thinking that person go treat you better. Because why? That person still is the same person that they were with that person that they were treating horrible. And you think that they go treat you better? Why? Because what? You done laid it on them? Yeah, the craziness. Yeah, you getting the same person. Anybody that I dated that's with somebody else, I'd be like, God bless you. God bless you. Because we not together for a reason. We are not together for a reason. Y'all stop thinking that y'all go get somebody else's leftovers and make it better. I know leftovers sometimes taste better, spaghetti, but y'all still getting if they treated this is one of the things I never understood when people call themselves taking somebody's man or husband away from them. If they are cheating on them, what do you think they're going to do for you? If they're treating them like it, you think they're going to treat you better? Why? I don't want anybody else's issues. I don't want that. I just don't, y'all. So that's it for me today. I got some work to do. I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. It wasn't a lot to talk about. I don't want to get into all of the politics and everything that Trump have going on, y'all. I just don't. So this is going to be a short show. I love y'all for watching. I appreciate you for watching. Joanne, love you so much. Thank you for always sticking with us. My mom would be so proud that she has a best friend like you. Everybody, you have a wonderful, 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 wherever you are on purpose. This is the Vet Green Show, and I love y'all for watching. Enjoy your day, everybody.